Welcome to BrowserStack's Percy on Automate. By integrating Percy with your functional testing pipeline, you can run your functional tests while ensuring visual perfection. This is Automate. Automate is a cross-browser testing platform that lets you run your automated tests for your websites on over 3,500 different device and OS combinations. If you are not familiar with Automate, you can try it out with one of our tutorials. Moving now into the Automate and Percy integration. Your testing suite can run on multiple browser and OS combinations. Simply specify your requirements using Automate's capabilities to help you define how you want your tests to run. In this example, we are running on Chrome 1.16 for Windows 11 and latest version of Firefox on a Windows 10 environment. Then, from your script, simply indicate using the Percy_screenshot command where you want your screenshots to be taken. When a page is rendered on Automate during your session, Percy automatically picks up the page and ensures visual perfection by comparing your current screenshot with an older baseline. Now we log in to our Percy dashboard and create a new project. Select a web application, provide a project name, and then specify the browser selection to be handled by Automate. Once you've created your project, we will be waiting for a build, but ensure that either your CI environment or your local environment has exported this Percy token, oftentimes in the form of an environment variable. Now, we can go ahead and run our tests. We have already run a previous build to ensure that we have baseline selections, but let's go ahead and kick that off from our local environment. On opening the build, we can see all of the screenshots we have taken. When we check out the Change section, we can see the various individual screenshot comparisons, from the baseline to the current screenshot. The differences are highlighted here in the diff gutter. You can easily navigate between the different screens and browsers simply by switching in this particular section. The diff overlay is turned on by default so that you can view the original image simply by clicking on the overlay and indicating the changes to the screenshot. You can easily toggle this off by selecting the button. Now, Percy also has a workflow that integrates with your CI environment and source code tools. Specifically, it can automatically trigger builds when you create a new pull request. On my screen, you can see I've created a pull request through GitHub. Now, if I select this details section, that takes me to the corresponding Percy build with a quick link to the GitHub PR that I was just referencing. Now, if I want to actually approve individual screenshots of a build, I can select this button. Now it is moved on over into the approved section. If I notice an issue on any screenshots, I can go ahead and request changes. From here, I can leave a comment, potentially tagging a team member if I want to send them an email notification that will directly send them to a link to this particular screenshot of my Percy project. Now, Percy also helps you debug your builds in case you see something that is unexpected. With the Percy Automate integration, you can select this Debug and Automate option, which opens up the exact session that this screenshot was captured on. From the Automate dashboard, you are able to view helpful debugging assets that include a complete video that corresponds to exactly what your script was running on the remote browser, as well as various debugging logs, such as session logs, network logs if configured, as well as console and Selenium logs. Developers and QA engineers can diagnose and debug issues quickly using these BrowserStack products. Ultimately, Percy on Automate helps you test every aspect of your website, visual and functional. It just takes a few lines of code to add visual testing to your automation workflow and review changes with each commit. You will also find detailed guides and documentation on our dashboard linked below.